Yeah, I'll shave today. I don't know. Never got to it. Been a busy day.
Uh, your season, was it expectations? Was it better than you expected, or how did it live up to it?
Yeah, I mean overall, I'm pretty happy with how the season went. Obviously, ending definitely isn't where I would have liked it. I think you obviously want to win, but yeah, I mean expectations wise, I didn't really have a whole lot. I wanted to make the team and wanted to stick around past 9 games, and I mean expectation wise that was pretty much it. Okay, sorry. But yeah, expectation wise, that was about it. I mean, once I knew I was here, it was kind of just wanting to help the team help win games, and I mean that was the kind of goal and focus.
How can you put into words how much learning you did compared to any other point in your hockey life?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely the most I've learned in a year. I mean, it was awesome. It was just, I mean, this year's been crazy for me, and obviously I've been pretty lucky to be surrounded with some pretty good people here in Dallas, and obviously living with Joe is pretty special, and playing a line with Jamie Benn for the whole year. There's a lot of great people around, not only the players but staff and just kind of everyone here. And so, I mean, I think that made it really easy for me and easy for me to learn and improve.
Speaking of Joe, are you going to keep the lease, or are you going to live on your own next year?
I don't know. I mean, I've my focus has been just on playing games and winning hockey, but yeah, I guess now I got to maybe try to start thinking. It's an awesome year with Joe. I guess we'll see. Really haven't thought about anything at all, but I mean, I loved it there. It was awesome. I can't thank Joe and their family enough for what they did for me. So yeah, just kind of take it from there and just have some time to think about it.
He said he's going to let you keep the keys. So.
Perfect. Well, I mean, in that case, it's a pretty good setup for me. It's pretty awesome.
He talked so much this season how much Joe helped you living there, but he also mentioned how much fun it was just having you and how much you helped him in that regard. Could you see just kind of maybe new life with Joe this season and how much fun he kind of had this year?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, I think a lot of people can see Joe. He's pretty light. He keeps it light. He likes to have fun. He likes to, he's not overly serious, which I think that's helped me, and I think that's been great for me, especially when you're not at the rink. Just having a guy like that, just to just kind of have fun with, and I mean it's easy and fun to be around a guy who's always laughing and always smiling, making jokes. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we definitely had a lot of fun, with him and family and their son Nate.
Is there a best funny moment from Pavelski household living you're at liberty to share?
My God, I'm blanking. There's some fun times. I think the best is just kind of like the little things that nothing overly special. Just the little things like hanging out, playing little games with Nate, playing basketball, and just kind of messing around. I think those are times that just a lot of fun, just sharing some good laughs and making jokes and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, I'm so bad at remembering things off the top of my head, little stories, but I think one of the best is just like the little things, little moments that aren't the thing that pop in your mind at once, but at the time it's a lot of fun.
What was this group like? It looked like in the locker room, you guys were always throwing a little trash at you, throwing jabs at you, just having fun, like, kind of treat, like Tyler said, you were like the little brother. Just what was this whole group dynamic like for you?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, all the guys were awesome to me, and I mean, all just great guys that like to have fun, and I think from what I saw, I think we come to the rink, we're ready to play and compete when we're there, but when it's time to kind of relax, I think we've got a great group of guys just to relax and have fun, and yeah, I mean, it was awesome. It's a pretty cool experience for me this whole year, and yeah, I mean, can't thank all the guys enough for what they've done to help me and make sure that I feel comfortable.
Pete said that in his 15 years he hasn't seen something like what you did this season, but also said that you want to be alert for the sophomore slumps and things like that. How do you go into this off season? Kind of with all that in mind, knowing how well you
Mhm.
did, but also knowing that it's not just going to be given next season again.
Yeah. Well, I think I learned this year how good the NHL is. I mean, it's humbling just seeing how good all these guys are, and yeah, I mean, I definitely have a lot of motivation in myself, and um, I mean, I just kind of want to get back to work and get training and improving. I know I got a lot of things that I can get better at and work on. Obviously, playing with men, you need to get a little bit stronger, and obviously that's a big key focus for me. Um, yeah, I think at the end of the day, especially getting close to where we were at, making it to conference finals and losing, I think that's that gives some motivation for the summer. And um, yeah, I mean, I want to come back next year so much bigger, stronger, and better, than I was at the end of this year.
You played a lot of hockey this year, though. How do you kind of balance all of those desires and all the things you want to work on this summer, but also understanding that your body needs rest and recover?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I know from last year, played a lot of games last year, I think over 100 games. And I told myself I was going to take a few weeks off and rest and recover and heal up. But after a few days, I was already kind of itching to get back into the gym and get working and get working on my game. So, yeah, I think it's tough to find that balance between, getting your rest and getting that recovery you need, but also, training and doing all the things that you want to be working on. So I'll just kind of see how it goes. But, I'm just excited to try and get better and improve this summer.
When you look back at how you were able to score in this first year and some of the moments you had, any part of that exceed what you thought you were capable of in this year?
Yeah, I think obviously I'm pretty happy with how I did personally. As I mentioned earlier, I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know what I could do. I didn't really set any expectations. I was just really just trying to make the team and then be a contributor and help the team win games. That was kind of the goal. So, yeah, I think overall I'm just kind of happy with how it went for me personally. But yeah, as far as expectations, I didn't really know.
On that goal scoring thing, I mean, the goals that you were scoring earlier in the season versus the kind of goals that you were scoring in the playoffs, does it take a confidence boost? And did you feel that? I think it was against Seattle that you had that goal, at home. That was. Do you take that shot in Game 3 versus in the playoffs?
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I like to play with a lot of confidence. I try to play with a lot of confidence and just kind of trust myself. And if I see something, if I think I can do something, I'm going to try and do it. So, yeah, I think I definitely felt more confident as the season went on to maybe do something like that. But I think at the end of the day, I try to play the same way all the time. And yeah, I really try to just trust my instincts and kind of don't really think about it and just kind of do what my mind's telling me to do. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of how it happened.
Like you said, you were going into camp last year trying to make the team. Then there was all those questions everybody had about the first 9 games. How different does it make it going into the off season for you, having all that behind you?
Yeah, I think one thing is it's motivating. Yeah, I think I'm in a different situation this summer than I am last summer. But at the end of the day, I want to come to training camp and be the best player I can. And yeah, I think the goal for me is just coming back in September and being the best possible that I can be. But I think having the experience from this year will definitely help me a ton coming into training camp, kind of knowing what to expect and all that stuff, but also knowing what I need to work on and where I can improve my game.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Wyatt.
Thank you.